Greetings, everyone. I hope you're all having a blessed Sunday. This is the latest stimulus news and information. Congress has announced new details for the next stimulus package. And if you're interested in entering next Friday's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure to watch until the end of this video. President Biden and Congress's Democratic leaders have debated on a new round of stimulus payments. An online petition to send Americans $2,000 a month until the United States is clear of this crisis is nearing 3 million signatures. Some state governors, including California's Gavin Newsom, have pushed their states to pay stimulus checks. And in fact, California has just sent out a second round. And the massive stimulus bill that President Biden signed in March of this year included $350 billion in aid to states and local government that could be used for direct payments. Distribution of California's new round of stimulus has already begun, with Governor Newsom telling taxpayers in a video message to look out for checks either in your mailbox or directly in your bank account. The nation's most populous state is using its own money to make the payments, not using federal funds. Quirks in the state's tax system, the record-shattering stock market, and other factors have left California with a huge budget surplus, which it has tapped to send cash to residents earning $75,000 or less. An earlier wave primarily went to those earning $30,000 or less. The new payments are giving California residents $600 to $1,100, depending on immigration status and whether you have children. Checks are being issued automatically to all eligible Californians who filed their 2020 tax returns. In recognition of the special difficulties teachers have had navigating their way through this crisis, Florida has been doling out $1,000 checks to its educators. Also, the Sunshine State is paying first responders, including law enforcement officers, emergency medical technicians, and firefighters, up to $1,000 as an acknowledgement of the many sacrifices they've been making throughout this crisis. President Biden's two major economic agenda items hang in the balance this week as Democrats continue intense discussions on their $3.5 trillion spending plan, and some Republicans are warning that their support for the $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill could evaporate Democrats linked with reconciliation
and the responsibility to do so. They warned of the catastrophic economic consequences of failing to address the debt limit, saying it would, quote, produce an otherwise avoidable crisis and pose unacceptable risk to the nation's economic growth, job creation, and financial markets. Of course, we agree. Two more items. Wow, it's pouring out there. Today, 15 recipients of the Nobel Prize in Economics released a letter in support of the president's Build Back Better plan and his economic agenda to support the middle class, writing that it will make, quote, critical investments in human capital, the care economy, research and development, public education, and more, which will reduce families' costs. Importantly, these distinguished economists echo the president's case that the infrastructure deal and Build Back Better package will both lower costs for families and, quote, ease long-term inflationary pressures by investing in our economic capacity and allowing more Americans to participate in the economy.
President Biden's two major economic agenda items hang in the balance this week as Democrats continue intense discussions on their $3.5 trillion spending plan, and some Republicans are warning that their support for the $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill could be diminished if Democrats link it with reconciliation. Governor Larry Hogan told Fox News, "We have worked for quite some time to negotiate with a bipartisan infrastructure bill, which did not include any of this additional spending. We've got the president to commit to it. We've got the Senate to pass it. And then the House is now saying if we can't jam through our $3.5 trillion of other stuff that we took out of this compromise bill, that they're not going to do it." The Senate passed the infrastructure bill last month with much fanfare, but House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and progressives said for weeks that they won't vote for it without guarantees that Congress will pass a reconciliation bill to their liking. After a clash with moderates who wanted a guarantee of a vote on the infrastructure bill and were threatened to tank the budget resolution that would allow Democrats to pass the Senate filibuster, Pelosi set a tentative date for a vote on the infrastructure for September 27th. House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer confirmed the September 27th vote late last week, which prompted many progressive Democrats to balk, arguing that the reconciliation bill needs to be completed. This dynamic, in which infrastructure votes for some members are dependent on a certain result on reconciliation, is leading some House Republicans to question whether they should vote for the infrastructure bill. The key word for this video is bottle. If you would like to enter my $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, which is scheduled for this coming Friday, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also remember to comment below this keyword. Thank you so much, everyone. When federal crisis-related unemployment programs ended on September 6, nearly 9.3 Americans had claimed benefits the weeks before. The expiration of these programs impacted those who claimed the benefits and approximately 26 million family and household members who also rely on the income, many of whom are children. These programs serve their purpose throughout the crisis. The U.S. Census Bureau has just released new data showing that the programs prevented 5.5 million individuals from falling into poverty. And when adding the impacts of 2 stimulus checks sent in 2020, this number is boosted to 11.7 million people. With the future of the economic recovery still unknown, the ending of benefits too soon could result in millions of Americans falling into deep poverty as their lifeline has been cut off. On Thursday, September 16th, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported the first increase in initial unemployment benefit claims in weeks. Last week, initial claims rose by 20,000 to 32,000. Many Democrats, including President Biden, have taken a wait-and-see approach to evaluate if an extension is needed. But after August showed the slowest job growth in recent months and the eviction moratorium being lifted, many in Congress believe that many who lost their benefits find themselves in an increasingly precarious situation. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here tonight. I greatly and truly appreciate it. Remember, please don't forget to enter my $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, which is scheduled for next Friday. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below the key word for this video. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very, very blessed week.